Second date update. Mojo in the morning show. So Paige fell for a guy that she met at a bar. He was in town on business. And she went back to his hotel room. He told her that he was divorced. Just a little bit ago, she found out the news that he wasn't divorced, but he was supposedly separated. I mean, do you buy his story? Megan, do you buy his story?
No, not really. My thought is that maybe they had like some kind of fight or some kind of small issue, but he seems so nervous that it's like, and it's so unlikely that they were like divorced or about to be divorced, then all of a sudden it's like, oh, like, never mind. I don't know. I don't buy it.
Yeah, I don't buy it either. I mean, the guy's story got to be a little crazy, and I think that the only reason he agreed to go on the air with us was because he's hoping that Paige gives up. Paul, what do you think? Do you buy this guy's story?
Heck no. You know what this guy is? He's a liar, and he's a piece of crap. He just went to vacation just to try to hook up with a girl and to try to prove to the girl that he's married, but he is really married, but he just wanted to show to her that, I want to hook up with you, so while he hooks up with her, he will divorce his wife and try to hook up back with her.
I mean, you got it all planned out.
Yes. By the way, I want to know, though, if he did this just to solely hook up with a girl, why would he vacation in Michigan of all places? I mean, if that's the case.
Well, unless he really was here for business.
Yeah, that's what I'm
something.
saying. He's not here for business. He lives here, and he does that story.
Hey, what's going on, Louise?
Hi there.
Hi, what do you think?
Oh, I think he's a player.
Yeah, you don't buy that he was,
getting
having
divorced?
marital issues?
Even if he was, I think he was just going to have some fun because if he was separated, who cares? And he's in Michigan. He's not in California. So who cares? Who's going to find out?
It's that whole state line thing, right? You're not married across state lines?
That's right.
Hey, should she say something to him? Or should she call him back again since he abruptly disconnected with us and hung up the phone?
No,
I think he should have just said, hey, I don't think it's going to work out. And she would have stopped texting because you heard her response. Cool.
Yeah, that's right.
But I think it's the end. Yeah, I think it's the end for her. She doesn't need to reach back out to him. She doesn't need to reach out to his wife. I mean, that's just creating drama for herself at that point.
Stacy.
Hey, I've been in the shoes of the wife spot. And Paige, just take the L on this one. The woman he's married to knows that he's a douchebag. She's married to him. So 9 times out of 10, if they are having marital issues, it's probably because he does douchey stuff like this. So just go ahead and take the L on this one. Whatever he's doing is going to come to light, whether you call her or not, or whether you contact her or not. So just let it go. I'm divorced because of this same exact type of situation. So it's not going to work out anyway if he can't be honest with himself that he has douchey tendencies.
Douchey tendencies.
I like that. I like that. And you're and you're happy that you're not in that relationship with that douchey guy, are you?
Oh, I'm very happy. That whole meme about getting married in your 20s and then being divorced and happy in your 30s, I am definitely claiming that. It worked out for me that way. So, yeah, mental health is very important. So let that go. You just take the L on the page. You'll find somebody that appreciates you.
Thanks for the call. Second date update. Sue, what did you want to say to Paige?
I just wanted to say she's a grown woman. She met a guy in a bar 4 hours. What did she expect was going to happen? I really wish that women would have 3 or 4 people they're talking to and they choose. Why do women, it seems, go out, they meet a guy in a bar and it's like, they're hooked on him. They got their claws in him. He didn't call me back. So move on to the next.
Right.
Favorite 4-letter word, N-E-X-T, next. Move, go. He's not a scumbag. He's doing what he wants to do. She should too.
I would be curious like she was, though. I really would, especially if there was almost a week of texting after the fact, and then all of a sudden it was like nothing at all. My mind would be spinning.
Tim agrees with Spike on this one. Tim, what do you think?
Okay, I got 2 things. One, I got a observation on his end, and 2, I got a question for her once I'm done with the observation.
Go ahead.
One, the observation is he's so worried about his name on the phone, but he's from the West Coast. What's the odds that someone's listening to you on iHeartRadio over there knows him, that could bust him?
Right.
He's from here. There's no doubt about that.
And what's your question now for Paige?
My question for Paige, does she really care?
it was a one-night stand.
Right.
I mean, if she wanted long, was she moving to the West Coast?
Do you care, Paige? Does this really bother you?
I mean, on some level, yes, but also, like, some people have been saying, like, it was a one-night thing. Like, you know, I didn't get too invested in the guy. It's just frustrating because he was cool, and I liked him, and then he ghosted.
Yeah, but was you moving to the West Coast?
Yeah, because
No.
I mean, you
you
knew
sound
it was a
invested.
one-night
Like, who cares? You can cut your. It's a one night stand. You don't really care to see him again.
I'm being told I got to pick up Lindsay. What's your question, Lindsay?
I didn't have a question. I had a comment.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that guy is my next door neighbor.
Oh.
And where do you live here in town?
Yeah.
Don't say his name, but where do you live? What
I would
name?
have left just because they just recently had a baby, and I was wondering why his car was gone for about a week or so.
Oh, wow. Well, why don't we
Hang on the
why don't
line.
we do this? We'll talk off the air
Yeah.
and we'll
Okay.
piece it together, okay, Paige? We'll piece it with this. Or oh, wow. Is somebody peeing or pouring a drink? I would like to know.
Not peeing here.
That sounds delicious.
Either way,
or
I'm in.
Gross. I don't know. All right.